Get in. That's a 30-pounder.
Mate, that's a big one. Look at this beauty. £31, 8 ounces. One of the originals, one of the ones I'm after. Yeah, proper belly on that, look at that. Single tutti frutti out there. They've done me so many good bites in this little lake. And yeah, I've lost the words. Finally got one of the 30-pounders. Grueling it for all these months and it's starting to finally pay off. So yeah, a couple more moments for this one and then we'll get it back. There's one last quick look. Absolutely gorgeous. £31. We get it back. Oh, result! Cheers, mate.
Bosh.
Welcome to May's video. As you've just seen that footage, that was a lovely £31 comment, £31.8 I think it was. Yeah, absolutely lost for words. Got down here early this morning, just on the gate opening, so it's about 6 o'clock and it's really busy. Quite a few lads say we're on that coronation weekend for the king, and yeah, really busy down here. Lads have got to set time off and whatnot, so they're trying to string a few days together. And slipped in down the bottom end, down the deep end, and Sonny's down here today, and he saw a couple the opposite side of me, and I dropped in sort of this side. Yeah, to be fair, there was quite a few showing, but I was getting up to about 18 degrees today, and I knew I had to be at this top end, and it's paid off. Really lucky chatting to some of the lads on the point. Tim had a lovely 36-pounder this morning. I'll try and get the pictures of it if he can send it over to me, I'm sure he will. Yeah, quality little fish. Well, not a little fish, quite a big fish. Big old belly on it, typical sort of strain looking for this lake. And yeah, I just slipped in again. It's actually the same place where I had last month's fish, and the old trusty tutti frutti went out. Little sprinkle of 10 millers, soaked in hemp oil this time, which I've not done in the past. Yeah, hemp oil and the original oil. So yeah, a little bit different, and it's routed off. Me and Sonny were just having a little chat just above the swim, and yeah, right-hander, off it went. Quick little battle. I think Sonny got quite a bit on footage, which is great. A shout out to Sonny, he's just here, helping me out. They really got some lush little steels, so I'll pop them over as we're talking. But yeah, really happy. Yeah, what a start to May. Still got to say, my ticket actually ends end of this month, so I'm going to get down here as much as I can. Yeah, like I say, them sacrifices, you got to do it sometimes. I want the prize, so I've got to be down here. But the last 2 weekends in May, I'm busy, so I'm going to have to get down in the midweeks after work. It's going to be long days, but if I'm catching those sort of fish, I don't care, I'll do it. So yeah, so rods are back out. I'm here for the evening and tonight, and I'll be heading off probably tomorrow afternoon. So fingers crossed I can get another one. Anything to say, Sonny?
Well done, mate. Get in.
Yeah, steels are absolutely sick.
This is my 6th session on the lake now, and that's the first carp I've actually seen on the bank, so it's quite good. Especially a 30-pounder, it was absolutely lovely. Got some amazing shots for Sam as well, and yeah, big up. Hopefully one of these days one will grace my net.
You'll get them, mate. You're nice and mobile. Well, I think you've got to be on this lake. I mean, I know it's busy at the moment, so you are sort of, well, today I've got in a swim and I know I'm going to be in here now until I leave tomorrow at some point. But usually sort of angle on this lake sort of really mobile. But yeah, absolutely buzzing. So that is what carp fishing's all about. I was well happier last month's capture. Sort of saved April. But yeah, this one is starting May off proper. So yeah, get some lunch, chill out, let the boys know, and yeah, maybe another one will rattle off. See you in a bit.
It's number 2.
Number 2. Tim to the left, he's had a couple. Oh, that was horrible.
Bash.
Ah.
Go on, Sam.
Oh mate, she got a bit bigger. Yeah, first one was a little stiff hinge, and this one's just a little choddy. Again, tutti frutti, you can't beat them. They've done well for so long over the years, and they are still producing the goods. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I need to get that rod back out there. I have seen a couple of shows in the nearby area, so I know they're down here. The sun is out. I'm very red, as you can probably see, so I'm roasting. Yeah, let's get this little baby back. Just over £25 mark. Get in. Number 2. Come on. More to come hopefully. Getting greedy now. There we are. Number 3. Looks like another little, I think it's like mid-20. Lovely common. And then across the way, Sonny, you can work out through the rushes, is playing one over there. Don't know if it's going to focus. There he is there, look. Yeah, it's not going to focus, but Sonny's into a carp. They are definitely down here. Just shows you the importance of location. Let's have a look at them. Fish number 3, £27.5. Tutti frutti on the hinge. Yeah, lovely times. Like I said, location is key. And as I got this one in net, I had the shout from Sonny, and he's got one in net as well. So yeah, Oscar's down, do some videos. Here he is.
Cameraman.
Yeah, quickly get this one back. Yeah, perfect times. Really happy when it all comes together. So you've seen those blanks, and I wasn't a happy bunny, but I am now. Got a little ginger dwarf behind me.
Still taller than you.
Mwah! Perfect, mate. Let's get it back.
Well, here we go. First one from the res for me after 6 sessions. Nice scraper 20 on the sea breeze with a hinge fish with a tutti frutti, pop up over the top. And yeah, good stuff. Real good stuff. The fish have been quite active, and as you know, Sam's had a few, but yeah.
Now, well done, mate. You've been working hard for that one. You knew it would come, you just got to get on the fish, innit? That's all it is. Location, mate.
Location, location, location.
Quality, mate. Well done.
Yeah. Cheers.
Look at him go. Look at him smiling.
Number 4.
Yeah.
On the trusty chod. I actually changed this one to a little yellow hook bait. can hear Noddy sheep in the background.
Don't talk about George like that.
He's got a car. That's mad. Has literally been out there like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Is that you?
You got it in yet?
Nah, he's milking it, mate.
Just film his rod tip, not even bend it.
Nah.
Yeah, get up there! Have you got it?
Yeah. It's only taken him half an hour.
Only a little tiddler.
Yeah. Now about to snap his rod tip.
Little tiddler, but it's number 4. What do you say? Number 4?
Yeah.
Go.
Go on.
Reacted well to this warm.
Do you want to turn your sensitivity down, or?
It is.
He loves a plus 6 sensitivity.
He is, isn't he?
Mate, look, plus 6.
Mate, I'm fishing for liners.
Yeah, he's on 5.
I swear he does it just to annoy everyone else around him.
There we go, fish number 4. Just over £20 mark. Again, fall into that chod. Perfect, what a day. I'm sunburnt, starving, hungry, dehydrated. But I'll do it all again tomorrow. Get this one back. I need to get some food on the go and tie some more rigs up. You probably saw a little bit of that last fight, and here's the prize. 27 and 9 ounces, I think. I mean, it's been an absolute joke of a day. Just had another liner on the left arm again. It's doing all well. It's done 3 of the bites now. Just changed to a little yellow, so it's one of our white pop-ups, Richworth white ones, soaked in pineapple goo. Can't beat it. These fish are immaculate. And all the commons, which I love catching commons. Yeah, proper dumper character, this one. So we get this one back. I still haven't had my dinner. Yeah, thanks to the boys all helping me out today. It's been a mad one. Lots of film being done. Sonny, Oscar, and now I've got Hugh down on the camera. Yeah, proper team effort. Yeah, £27. Beautiful. I've got a hole in my waders and I can feel it coming in as we speak. Yeah, I don't care. Off she goes. Here's the liners. This session's getting better and better. Yeah, I've just landed a PB. £35, 8 ounces, common. Dumpy as anything. Yeah, I lifted out of the water and I was like, oh, this is a 30. And yeah, so I had a few nice ones from France last year. So I knew it wasn't like massive. But yeah, felt the weight and I was like, oh, this is going to go 30. Up on the scales, round it went. To be fair, they've been showing still out there. And I've literally just put the rod back out there and I'm already getting liners. Oh, you might have heard that on, I don't know if you heard that on the film. So the wind is trickling perfectly. Little southwesterly. Yeah, it's going to be light within the next hour. It's about 4:15, I think. Yeah, 4:15. So I've just popped it in the retainer just in the margin. Nice and plenty of depth down there, and it's cool enough. And it's absolutely fine. So I'll show you in the morning. But in the meantime, I might get another chance. I mean, what a session. All those, as you'll see if you've watched the videos all the way through, you have seen me, it's been pretty deflated at times. But I knew there was something at the end of the tunnel, if that makes sense. I was actually saying to some of the lads, I had to watch a little Terry Hearn video, the tunnels one, just for a bit of like spring inspiration. And well, you all know what Terry Hearn can do. And yeah, it's paid off watching that, I think. All carp gods have shined down on me. And I'm lost for words. You can probably tell I'm smiling from ear to ear, but yeah, it's really nice when little plans in your head. I knew I wanted to get into this area with that weather coming in, definitely the heat, and yeah, I was not expecting bites for the night. I said to Oscar's literally on the point around the corner, I said we might get a chance early morning, and he's had a couple on him, so hopefully he gets one. That'd be great. Sonny got one yesterday, his first one from the pit, so yeah, it's been great. A couple of days, well, yeah, 2 days fishing. Tim had 2 yesterday, 36 pounder, and that was his PB as well, which that's why you come fishing, isn't it? Not always chasing PBs, but catching nice lovely fish. All them fish have been absolutely perfect, so you can't ask for much more. So yeah, I'll switch this off, and next time you see us, we'll be with the old cheese. New PB, £35, 8 ounces. Again, another original. Again, I've said it so many times, lost for words. I think they call it red tips or something like that. I can call it red tips, whatever. But it is mega fish. Just ripped off just before 4 o'clock. And yeah, what a session. If this is the last one, oh, I'll be buzzing for weeks. Mwah! I'm not really one to talk sort of tactics, but as I'm... Oh, that's a rump. That is fish. Fish on. Well, I was just trying to tell you about my tactics, and I need to get this rod back out there, so I can quickly talk you through it. That's another good fish. Jod fishing, stiff hinge fishing, very similar, always going to be presented pretty much. Heli setup, 2 ounce lead, that's all I need to get out there from the old Alpha, absolutely perfect. A little quick release system, and then onto the PB Silk Ray. That is so heavy and supple, so it's over that weed. With the chod, I'm not too worried it's going to be landing. And then you got the chod material for section, and then your simple little chod section. So that's a bridge beater hook, a little bit of sharpening up, and that is off to go. And then all I do is add, right there, put it back in here, I need to get this rod back out there. All it is, nice and easy, simple 2Es. Good old 2Es, they've done me so well over the years. Used to use them, like I said, back in the day when I was a nipper, and then last couple of years being a Richworth, I've always got one out. It's so good, so consistent, and it's chapping it down. So I need to sort that fish out, get these rigs back out there, because, well, I didn't think I was going to get any bites today. I was so happy, I was just going to chill out really. Yeah, they're obviously still here, so I'm going to keep chucking chods and hinges at them. Good times. Fish number 7. Come in sort of early-ish morning, and yeah, 29 and 8 ounces. It is gorgeous. I keep saying it, but they are all immaculate. Proper dark one, this one. 2-3. Good times, what a session. And we're only at the start of May, so this could be a part 1, part 2 jobby. But we'll see how the rest of the month goes. If it carries on like this, crikey. I need more hooks and more storage cards, because that one's getting pretty filled up now. Yeah, lovely times. I thought I'd round up the session really. It's coming to an end. Got a massive weather front coming through about 5 o'clock this evening, so I'm going to make a quick exit. Yeah, it's coming to about 2 o'clock, and I just slipped back, well, 3 or 4 hours ago now, slipped back that 29 pounder. Been so fortunate with the fish I've had over the last couple of days. Plenty of the old ones, and looking perfect this time of year. Some of them dark, that sort of slate grey one, the 35. Yeah, good times, really good times, and it just shows how important location is. I don't care what you say about this bait, that bait, this bait. Yes, sometimes it may help, but location is the most important thing, I think, about carp fishing. Simply, if they're not in front of you, you ain't going to catch them. So I was a little bit fortunate that, well, things fell into place really. I had my plan, I wanted to be up this top section because of that weather yesterday, warm weather, and been talking to a friend of mine, Shane, plenty of phone calls recently, especially over them blanks I was having. He's on another very hard pit, and yeah, he actually had his first out, so massive congratulations to Shane, fully deserved. Took a bit of a hit last weekend and lost one unfortunately, but yeah, that's proper angling. And we going on to, we had many conversations over the blanks we were having, and I was to say about these carp, but any sun, especially in this sort of springtime, they're going to be coming for those shallower water and just supercharge them basically. So I've hardly put out hardly any bait, so they are just in this area, in the zone. I've got some bright ones out there, as you know. The 2Es, like I said, they've done bites for years and years and years, and yeah, still doing it. But what a session. Had lots of lads saying congratulations and well done to all that, and it's all been worth it, and yeah, it flipping has been worth it. If you've been watching through the blogs, the diaries, and you'll see since that one in, I think it was January, end of January, I have been down here, done quite a few fair nights, to be fair. Not loads, but enough, and obviously having that 10 night blank, and I was trying to get on them, got a bit busier, then they didn't show for a while, and then they started showing, and then managed to nick one on that last day of April, and then yeah, to come down on that sort of coronation weekend, fish the Friday night in a similar sort of zone, but the weather was poor, so they didn't get down there, and yeah, to come back the following day, and it is paid off massively. So yeah, yeah, it's just the way it goes fishing time sometimes, isn't it? So yeah, just going to wrap up now. I'm absolutely drenched, put a flipping hole in my wader on Friday night, and tried to patch it up. Beyond I got home from a session Saturday, and yeah, it didn't work. So I got a wet arse all the way down to my leg now, and yeah, it's a bit smelly and all. It's quite muddy this swim. Well, it is now, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed those 2 days of angling. Anyway, we'll see what the rest of May brings. Good times. Well, thank you for watching that. That is the end of part 1. There is going to be a part 2, so a few more fish were caught in May. But I forgot to mention, well, I did mention in part 2, I've got a little discount code. It's for Jungle Warfare clothing, all of the clobber I've been wearing in most of the videos. And yeah, AR10 is your discount code. Go online, put it in at checkout at the end of your shopping, and yeah, you get some discounts. So you've got t-shirt, hats, jumpers, joggers, shorts, all sorts. It's all on there. Stickers, it's all on there. Go and check it out, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time for part 2. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.